And now, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
I know, according to all natural laws, it's impossible. Completely, utterly impossible. But I tell you, and I swear to it, that I and I alone am guilty of this murder. As guilty as though I'd killed him with my own two hands. So you must tell them, the police. You must tell them. Because they'd never believe me. Because it is impossible. But it happened.
Listen now to Act One of Dreams, starring Philip Sterling, and written especially for Suspense by Jack Bundy.
Coming. Yes?
Dr. Harris.
Yes?
Yes, you are Dr. Harris. I know, because I saw you. I heard you make that speech last week at the Civic Auditorium about the supernatural and premonitions and telepathy and about dreams, Doctor, about dreams.
Yes,
and I should have told you about it then. I was a fool. I was such a fool not to.
Tell me about what, young man?
These dreams, these terrible dreams that I have that... Oh, if only I'd come to you before.
Yes, well, who are you, young man? And please get hold of yourself. Now, well...
I'm sorry, Doctor, I'm sorry. My name is Kingman. Robert Kingman.
Yes?
I live here in the village, and I work at Blake Electronics, and the police are letting me come in because I think you can help me.
Well, I don't know. I'm not a medical doctor, Kingman. I'm only a student of the supernatural, extrasensory perception.
Yes, and you know about dreams and premonitions and things.
Well,
that's why I've come to you. And listen, your speech, your lecture the other night, you talked about dreams coming true.
Now, I talked about the possibility of such things, yes.
Oh, if I'd only talked to you then, there at your lecture, and told you about this, perhaps you could have helped me before it was too late. But I hope to heaven that even now you can help me. If you will, Dr. Harris.
Well, perhaps you'd better come in.
Thank you.
Right in here, Kingman.
Thank you, sir.
A little drink, perhaps, to calm your nerves.
No. Just let me tell you about these terrible things that I've done. If I don't tell somebody, I'll go crazy.
Oh, now, come on. Well, we can sit right down here.
Thank you.
Now.
Like I said, it's these dreams of mine, these fantastic dreams I have. They've nearly driven me out of my mind. And you know why? Because they made a killer out of me. Do you understand, sir? I'm a murderer. I've murdered a man.
Now, wait a minute, Mr. Kingman.
Yes.
If you have killed someone...
And I have, Doctor. I've killed him.
Then why do you come to me? The police are the ones you must go to.
The police?
Of course.
But what would they do? What could they do? Don't you see, Doctor? They wouldn't understand. They wouldn't believe me.
Nonetheless, my boy, if there actually has been a murder...
But don't you see? It isn't as though I actually killed him with my own two hands, as though I actually struck him down. But I might as well have. Don't you see that?
No, I'm afraid I don't.
But it's true. I'm responsible. I'm wholly and totally responsible. No one else. But I can't tell the police about it.
Look, Kingman...
Don't you see? Because you know about such things, you can make them understand. And then if they say I'm legally guilty, all right, yes, then I'll take the consequences, even if I have to die for it.
Now, Robert...
But my wife says I'm not responsible. Janet says I can't be. It's impossible. And yet, after all that happened, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Please, you've got to help me, Dr. Harris.
Well, you can hardly expect me to help you until you calm down enough to start at the beginning and tell me just what this is all about. Now, so far, you've really told me nothing.
I'm sorry, Doctor. I'm sorry. It's just that... Well, I'm sorry, but listen, please.
Yes.
It was only last month. One morning last month, my wife, Janet, and I were sitting having breakfast together.
Darling, why aren't you eating your breakfast? Isn't everything all right?
Huh? What? Oh, sure, of course it is, honey.
Then why aren't you eating? The way you've been sitting there, staring into space. Something wrong, darling?
Wrong? No, of course not, Janet. I guess I'm just not hungry this morning, that's all.
Is it?
Sure.
That isn't true, dear. Something is wrong. Now, what is it, Bob?
Janet, do you remember that funny dream I had about a week ago?
You mean about my brother, Walter, falling down the steps and breaking his wrist?
Yes.
Well, I'd hardly call it funny.
I know, because that's exactly what happened to him the very next day. I dreamed it, and then it happened.
Uh-huh. It was a real strange coincidence.
Only it wasn't. It wasn't coincidence, Janet.
But it must have been.
No, dear. Had I ever before told you about a dream of mine?
No, I guess not.
Honey, that was the first dream I'd had since I was just a little kid. When I was a kid, I had dreams all the time that came true, like the one about Joey Prentice, the boy next door, just before he drowned in Parvin's Pond. Like the one of my father before he died. I dreamed only when something like that was going to happen.
Even so, darling.
Don't you see, Janet, the one about your brother was far more than just a dream. It was a definite premonition.
Well, maybe it was, and probably it wasn't. Anyhow, you and I know better than to believe in premonitions. So just forget it, dear, and eat this nice breakfast I've fixed for you.
No. It's not that easy, I'm afraid.
Why not?
Last night, dear, I had another dream. And if it comes true...
Oh, now, honey, don't sit there and tell me you've actually lost your appetite just because of a dream you had.
Yes.
But, darling, that's silly. Unless it was a horrible nightmare.
No, it wasn't a nightmare. But the dream was all so clear. I had a fight with Stanley Bolton.
Bolton?
Yes. He's not only head of research, but a vice president, too. And the one man who could block the promotion promised me by Mr. Blake.
Oh.
Yes.
But just a dream, dear.
That promotion means everything to me, Janet. To both of us.
Of course it does. You've worked for it, and you've earned it. But surely something you happen to dream about isn't going to keep you from getting it.
I wonder.
Well, just stop wondering right this minute, Robert Kingman, and eat your breakfast. It is kind of silly, you know, isn't it? Really, if you take the time.
Well, I certainly hope your wife was right, but go on, Kingman.
Doctor, at the office that day, I watched my step every minute to make sure that nothing could possibly go wrong. And I carefully avoided Mr. Bolton. But then as the day wore on and nothing out of the way happened, well, I began to breathe more easily and decided I'd worried about nothing at all. But a few minutes after 5, as I finished things up for the day...
I'll have this finished for you in just a second, Mr. Kingman.
Oh, good, Miss Rackard. You might as well run along home.
There now. Here you are.
Oh, fine. Let's see.
If you'll sign it, I'll have the envelope all ready, and I'll mail it on the way out.
Mm-hmm. Here you are.
Thank you. Well, good night, Mr. Kingman.
Good night, Miss Rackard.
Out of my way, Reichard.
Excuse me.
All right now, Kingman.
Yes, Mr. Bolton.
Why haven't I received the foreign sales records for last month?
Well, today is only the 8th, Mr. Bolton, and we don't usually put together these reports until we
Today is only the 8th. Well, how nice of you to tell me. But, Kingman, if Scoville is to take those records with him to the Toronto office tomorrow, he's got to have them immediately and in perfect order.
Scoville? Toronto? I didn't know anything about a trip.
You didn't know. You think that's any excuse?
But I'm usually notified if someone needs material like that.
Negligent, that's the trouble with you. Utterly irresponsible.
Well, Mr.
And you're the one that Mr. Blake was considering for promotion, Well, I'll soon put a stop to that.
Mr. Bolton,
Scoville is leaving on the 2:40 tomorrow. And if those figures aren't ready for him, you'd better look for another job.
And then, Kingman, what happened then?
The next morning, Mr. Blake called me in and politely told me the promotion would have to wait. Perhaps another year, until Mr. Bolton was better satisfied with my work.
Well, I'm sorry, but now, look, my boy, if that one incident, that coincidence about the dream-
Coincidence?
Yes, if that's all that brought you here to see me, so upset and so
Didn't
worried.
you hear me? Don't you understand? That was only the beginning of the dreams that have made me a killer. And when you hear the rest of the terrible things I've dreamed about that have happened, heaven forgive me for what I've done.
In a moment, we'll return for Act Two of Suspense.
If you leave your car outside at night and hope in the morning it'll be all right, if your car's in a garage that has no heat, you want antifreeze protection that's real complete. Don't ask for trouble. Ask for DuPont Xerox Antifreeze.
For dependable protection against sudden drops in temperature all winter long, use DuPont Xerox Antifreeze. Even during a warm spell, Xerox won't boil away. It outlasts winter. And to guard against damaging rust and corrosion, Xerox has MR8 Rust Inhibitor, an exclusive DuPont development that protects all engine metals, including aluminum. So for safe, dependable protection, do as millions of motorists have done for over 20 years. Ask for Xerox Antifreeze. It's made by DuPont. Remember,
For cars left out at night or in unheated garages, don't ask for trouble. Ask for DuPont Xerox Antifreeze.
You had more of these so-called premonitory dreams then?
Yes, Doctor. Because I wanted to. Because I wanted to get even. I'd banked a lot on that promotion. Now I'd lost any chance for it thanks to Mr. Bolton. I knew it wasn't right, but I couldn't help hating him almost viciously. And I couldn't get him or my hatred for him or what he'd done to us. I couldn't get it out of my mind. I couldn't get him out of my mind. And then a few nights later, I dreamed about him again. It was a weird, a crazy, a fantastic sort of dream.
Well, what do you want with me, Kingman? What do you want? And why do you have me penned up in this place?
Like a jail, isn't it, Mr. Bolton? These high walls of heavy concrete blocks.
Well,
I built this place myself, Mr. Bolton, just for you. There's no door, no windows, there's no way out for you. You can't get away from me. And now I'm going to pay you back, Mr. Bolton, for what you've done to me.
you're crazy, Kingman. You can't hurt me. This is only a dream. Only a dream, do you hear me?
But it's my dream. It's my dream, Mr. Bolton.
Now, Kingman.
And that's why you can't help yourself. When I beat you and beat you the way you deserve. Are you ready?
Stop!
Are you ready?
Stop! Stay away from me!
Well, I'm ready.
No! No! Get away from me! No! No! Get away from me! No!
And you did beat him in this dream of yours?
Unmercifully. Until he fell unconscious.
Well, I hardly see anything about it to worry you, Kingman.
But wait.
I can hardly picture anything like that actually happening, dream or no dream.
Wait, Doctor. When I woke up in the morning, my hands were sore. My knuckles were all bruised.
And I imagine you've done a pretty good job of tearing up the bedclothes, too, then, hadn't you?
Doctor.
Mr. Kingman. Now, Robert, you must understand something. After what had happened at the office between you and Mr. Bolton, a dream like that was the most natural thing in the world. Dreams spring from the unconscious. And so far as this man Bolton is concerned, in your subconscious mind...
No, wait, please. You've got to hear me out.
Very well, go on.
When I got to the office the next morning, everybody was commiserating with Mr. Bolton because of the terrible bumps and bruises all over his head.
Really? Well, and how did he explain them?
He said that he'd fallen out of his bed during the night. But with all those bruises, he'd have to have fallen out a dozen times. And then when he saw me, Doctor, it was just as though he knew. It was just as though he knew that I had somehow made it happen to him. And from that point on, he never let up on me. Day after day, everything I did was wrong.
Now, wait a minute.
No, Doctor. I began to hate him more bitterly than anything or any person I'd ever hated before. It became an obsession I couldn't shake off. And then suddenly it dawned on me. All my dreams had come true. And that meant my dreams would come true. Whatever I dreamed would have to come true. So from that moment on, I knew what I had to do. I knew that I would never have any peace until I dreamed about, and therefore brought about, the death of Stanley Bolton. Yes, Doctor. The more I thought about it, the more I became convinced. The more I knew that anything I dreamed about would have to come to pass. Not exactly as I dreamed it, perhaps, but the result would be the same. And so every night before I dropped off to sleep, I thought of nothing but Stanley Bolton, of all the hatred I had for him. I concentrated all my thoughts on him and nothing else, Doctor, and I focused my thoughts on his murder.
No,
but it didn't work. I couldn't seem to dream again, try as I might.
Well, perhaps that's for the best.
Not until 3 nights ago.
Oh?
And again, Doctor, it was a wild, a crazy, utterly fantastic dream. There was a big empty square, a city block or more, with a high, thick wall around it, much bigger than the place I'd dreamed about before. And there was a car, a sports car, a sort of racing car, a very fast one, driving around in this place as though it were hunting for something. All of a sudden, the way it can happen only in a dream, I was in that car. I was driving it. I was hunting for something, or someone, frantically. And then, as I wildly spun and swerved the car about, then I saw him, Bolton. And he knew me, and he knew I was after him, and he knew that this time he wouldn't get away alive.
Stop! Stop, you fool! You run me down!
Run! Go ahead and run, Bolton. You think you can outrun me in this? Try it! Try it!
No, help! You'll kill me!
But it's only a dream, remember? So run your legs off, Bolton, and see what good it will do you.
Please, don't mad!
Are you ready? Are you ready? Well, I'm ready. Now!
Well, Kingman?
The next morning, when I got to the office, I learned that Mr. Bolton had been killed.
What?
Yes. By some hit-and-run driver in a sports car.
Good heavens.
Yes. And do you know why, Doctor? Because of my dream. Because it's what I wanted to dream. So I'm guilty of Stanley Bolton's murder.
No, you aren't. You had nothing to do with the car that ran him down.
Of course I didn't, but I'm still to blame.
How can you be?
Because I am. Because now I have proof that I am.
Proof?
Yes. Because last night I dreamed again.
Yes?
I dreamed that for what I'd done, I was electrocuted. What can I do? Doctor, what can I do?
I don't know. I must have time to think about this.
But you believe me. You believe me what I've told you.
Yes, Robert, I believe you. And I believe you need help.
If I go to the police, if they believe me, it can mean only one thing. The death penalty. Electrocution.
Now, Robert, listen to me. You may feel any way you wish about this whole gruesome affair. And because of the strain it's imposed on you, I can understand why you're so upset about it. But we've got to be realistic about this. Now, legally, there is no possible way in which you could be found guilty of Bolton's murder. So first, we have to think about you, about how to ease your mind, your conscience of this... Oh, wait now.
What?
Of course, I should have thought of him when you came here.
Yes, Doctor? Someone who can help me?
Robert, I know it's late, but I want you to go and see an old friend of mine. His name is Thaddeus Hagen.
Hagen?
You know him?
The psychiatrist?
Yes.
Well, I've heard of him, but Doctor...
I want you to go to him alone. I want you to tell him exactly what you've told me. I'll phone him that you're coming, in spite of the hour, and I promise that I'll tell him nothing whatever about the case. I'll only ask him that he call me after he's talked with you.
You think I've gone crazy?
No, not by any means, but this whole experience has upset you badly, as it would anyone. And the most important thing at the moment is to get you back into the frame of mind where you can face this thing with your fullest capacity for sound judgment. Because you must work this out for yourself, Robert, but not in your present state of mind. Will you go and see Hagen? For your own sake, Robert.
Yes.
Now?
Now.
Good. I'll give you his address. It's only a few miles from here. And you must tell him that I'll be waiting to hear from him. Dr. Harris speaking.
Harris, this is Thaddeus Hagen.
Hagen, oh, yes, but I'm surprised to hear from you so soon.
Harris, that young man you said you were sending out here to see me?
Yes.
Robert Kingman?
Yes, Hagen, you talked to him?
No, I didn't.
Oh, but why not?
Because a terrible thing has happened.
Well, what is it, man? What is it?
Harris, the new high-tension power line the electric company strung across my property.
Oh.
22,000 volts.
Hagen.
Yes. One of those lines broke. It fell across my front walk, and there in the darkness, he couldn't see it. He stumbled into it.
Good Lord.
He was killed immediately, Harris. Electrocuted.
Suspense. You've been listening to Dreams, starring Philip Sterling and written especially for Suspense by Jack Bundy. Suspense is produced and directed by Bruno Zerato Jr., music supervision by Ethel Huber. Heard in tonight's story were Edgar Staley as Dr. Harris, Connie Lemke as Janet, Richard Kendrick as Mr. Bolton, Raymond Edward Johnson as Thaddeus Hagen, and Barbara Cassar as the girl. Listen again next week when we return with Seeds of Disaster, written by David Hill. Another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. Carelessness causes forest fires. Only you can prevent them. This is the CBS Radio Network.
And now, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. A construction gang boss is suspected of murder. He suspects his own sanity. Listen now to Man-Trap, starring Don McLaughlin, and written especially for Suspense by John Robert.
We were in the Southwest, a construction gang building a highway, dynamiting through mountains of rock that rose 2,000 feet. I was gang boss. My name is Brick Delaney. Next in command was Artie Finch. We'd been on a lot of jobs together, Artie and I. We could have been friends, but Artie had his wife, Lola, on his mind, and jealousy written all over his face, even while talking construction.
I'm packing dynamite in these grooves, here on the map. Okay?
The location's okay, Artie, fine, but why are you packing it? Why not Pedro? Packing dynamite's his job.
Because I want it like that, Delaney. I want to go back to sleeping nights.
Now, what's the gripe?
The same old one. You and Lola.
There's nothing between me and your wife, Artie.
You can't take your eyes off her.
Neither can 50 other guys, Artie. Lola's a good-looking gal. Guys can't help being guys, but it's hands off. She's your wife, and I respect that. Believe me, Artie.
After I packed those rocks personally, I might believe you.
What's packing those rocks got to do with it?
I'm up there on the side of the mountain with a keg of dynamite under me. If you want Lola bad enough, all you got to do is set off the charge before I signal all clear.
What?
Yeah. Blow me to bits by accident. On purpose.
Artie, you're stark raving nuts.
Sure, I don't deny it. I'm going bats wondering how much you go for Lola and how much Lola goes for you.
Come on.
And how often do you meet? And when I'm not looking and where?
Artie.
And what are you two connivers up against me? Sure, I'm nuts. That's why I'm packing that dynamite instead of Pedro.
Just what's that going to prove?
If I live, I'll know there's a limit to how far you go against me. If I live, I'll think maybe I'm way wrong about you. If I live, maybe we can be friends like before.
Artie, you're nuts.
You afraid, Delaney? Afraid you might see to it that I do blow up?
Okay. Prove what you have to your own way. You know Pedro's routine?
Let it perfect. When I pack the rocks and I'm in the clear out of the blast area, I blow this whistle.
Twice. You blow it twice, and loud.
All right. Then you count off 30 seconds before you release the blast. Do I know the routine?
Go pack the rocks. It was crazy like a schoolboy dare, but Artie was a schoolboy when it came to Lola. I waited for the whistles to signal all clear. I counted off 30 seconds and then released the blast. With that explosion, my nightmare began right there in that construction shack.
Senor Delaney!
What is it, Pedro?
You blow up the mountain without waiting for the whistles. You blow up the Senor Artie.
Pedro, what kind of a crazy joke is this?
No joke, senor. I swear, no joke.
Without waiting for the whistles, you said, but there were 2 whistles clear and distinct.
No, senor, there were no whistles. I, Pedro, am not deaf to the whistles.
And I, Delaney, I'm not deaf to the whistles either. Come on, you dirty little lying. What are you trying to pull off here?
No, please, senor, I tell the truth. You blow up the Senor Artie, senor. But if you want Pedro to lie, then Pedro lie. Then I hear the whistle, see? Oh, Madre Mia, yes, I hear the whistle. I swear to that.
You're sure of something, and then you're not sure. Could I have imagined those whistles? We searched the side of the mountain in the area of the blast, searching for whatever was left of Artie. Searching with me was Kelleher, the town sheriff.
Everything was according to the book, you say. Finch packed those rocks, then signaled all clear.
Yes, I set off the charge after hearing Artie's signal.
2 whistles, huh?
2 whistles, then 30 more seconds as an additional safety precaution.
How was it Artie Finch packed those rocks? Wasn't that something new for him?
Well, Artie asked if he could do it.
How come?
No reason. Novelty, I guess.
How come you allowed it?
Artie knew the routine.
That isn't my question, Delaney.
Well, I haven't any answer.
I see. Couldn't it be maybe that you ordered Artie to pack those rocks?
Why would I do that?
I don't know. Gang bosses get funny ideas sometimes. I'm afraid we're wasting our time looking for Artie's remains. That blast hit him like a fragmentation bomb.
Well, look, maybe it didn't hit Artie. Maybe Artie isn't dead.
Then where is he?
Well, I don't know. Maybe he's dazed, wandering around somewhere in the mountain. He got out of the blast area, but not far enough.
I don't think so, Delaney. We haven't found a corpse, but I've been picking up a few things here and there while I've been searching.
Picking up what?
This, for instance.
A piece of cloth?
A collar off a windbreaker. And this.
A watch?
The shell of a watch. There's an inscription in the case, if you notice.
To Artie with love, Lola.
And something else, Delaney. A more, gruesome exhibit. I've got my back to it. Have a look.
I'm sick.
I said the blast hit him like a fragmentation bomb.
In his town office, the sheriff had Lola Finch identify some articles.
What about this watch, Mrs. Finch?
It's a watch I gave Artie on his last birthday.
Was Artie in the habit of wearing it?
All the time.
Go ahead, cry if you want to.
I've already done my crime.
Lola, I'm terribly sorry for what happened, but...
But it wasn't anybody's fault. Is that what you wanted to say, Delaney?
It was one of those weird accidents. That 1 in 1,000 that...
1 in 1,000, huh? I'd mark that on Artie's headstone.
Keller, if you're trying to make a reputation as a cynic, you're doing it big.
Artie doesn't mind me being cynical. The dead aren't very sensitive.
What is it with you, Keller?
Missouri. I was born in Missouri. A lot of funny ideas kick around in my head.
Like?
Like this one. Lola, how was the marriage while it lasted?
Fine.
Happy, both of you?
Why, of course.
I never saw a happy man get drunk as often as Artie did.
Artie was anxious sometimes, like everybody gets. What are you hinting at?
Did Artie blow those whistles, but sit right down on the dynamite?
What?
Could he have committed suicide?
No. Not Artie, never.
You're so sure, huh?
Artie liked living. He was cheerful about things. He made plans.
Don't get steam heated. It was only an idea. I've got something to attend to for a minute. I'll only be a minute.
I was alone with Lola when she threw her bombshell.
Why did you do it, Delaney?
Who? What, Lola?
Murder Artie.
Lola, you're crazy. You think I deliberately dynamited Artie?
I don't think it. I know it.
Why would I?
Take another look.
Look at what?
At me. I'm the girl you used to write gooey letters to. Even I blushed reading them.
That was before you married Artie, Lola.
And when I danced at the Amarillo, you sat up front every night till closing time, all pop-eyed.
That also was before you married Artie.
You proposed marriage how many hundred times?
But you married Artie.
I married Artie because I was afraid of you.
What does that mean?
I was afraid to stay single with a maniac like you around.
Sure, before. I admit I had ideas, but after you and Artie hooked up, I gave up.
Liar.
What are you accusing me of?
Of prowling after me on the streets night after night since I've been married to Artie.
What?
Of watching me whenever you could in the hairdressers and restaurants, peeping at me.
Lola.
Or trying to pull me into a car right in front of the Eagle Hotel as recently as last night.
What are you talking
about? Last night was my anniversary. I'd been married a year to Artie. Now tell me you didn't murder Artie on the job, you crazy maniac.
Lola, none of what you said rings any bell at all about my spying the car. I don't remember any of that.
You really are insane. Oh, no, maybe just being clever. Building a defense against a murder rap. Well, look, about that attempt to kidnap me, there was an eyewitness to it.
Who's the witness?
Pop Wilkes. He runs the shoeshine parlor on Main Street. He saw the whole thing right through his store window. Anytime you want to refresh your memory.
Well, I'm back. Have a nice chat, you two?
Huh?
I asked, did you and Mrs. Finch have a nice chat?
Look, I don't get your drift, Keller.
No, you don't. But Lola does. Don't you, Mrs. Finch?
I'd be stupid not to. You arranged to leave us in here alone.
I knew you were a smart one. See Delaney in this drawer? See that gadget?
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, so what?
It's called a tape machine. It makes a record of conversation.
Why, you...
So long, Delaney. See you around.
I can go, you say?
Is there any reason why you should stay, Delaney?
No. No reason.
Then so long. I want to hear what the tape says.
Keller had a record of Lola's accusations. I went to talk to Pop Wilkes. Could one guy split up into two people with one half of him blank as to what the other half was doing or done? I'd heard of cases like that.
Are you here for a shine, Mr. Delaney?
Yeah, Pop, shine heavy on the polish.
You always do. Set your foot right now. How's that there road coming along, huh?
Okay.
About through with the blasting now, are you?
Yeah, about.
It's too bad about Artie Finch.
That was a bad break.
You didn't come in here only for a shine.
Why do you say that, Pop?
Your shoes are shined already better than I can shine them. How much you going to pay me to shut up?
Shut up about what?
Me seeing you trying to drag Artie's wife into your car last night?
One guy could be two people. I was getting proof of it. In the Atlantic House Saloon, I began seeing faces in the bar mirror in double focus. Two faces. Two versions of my own face.
Hello, Delaney.
Lola.
Shall we continue our little chat?
You said all you can say.
Oh, not half yet. I saw you get a shine at Pop Wilkes.
Well, who's watching who now?
Did you get your memory back with the shine? Why, you're not talking.
But you are on the reels of tape.
Reels of tape you'll hang from.
Oh, you want that?
I'll dance at your funeral, the same dance you sat through for 40 nights at the Amarillo.
And that's for my murdering Artie?
For your murdering Artie.
A guy you didn't give a rap about.
He was my husband.
Only while he kept making big pay. Only so long as you didn't have to dance your feet raw for 35...
Well, what's this kind of talk going to get you?
I don't know, Lola. I'm just trying to think.
Think? You mean figure out a new line of defense, don't you?
Just kind of find it funny. You talking like a prosecuting attorney. You all hopped up and screaming for revenge because of Artie. Artie, who was a paper husband.
Who you blew up.
Nobody's arrested me yet.
No. But don't get too happy over that. It's officially an accident so far. But wait till the evidence changes it to an accident on purpose.
Where's this evidence coming from?
Oh, from you, Delaney.
Me?
Well, you'll put the finger on yourself. You'll brood over the murder and think of Artie blown into 1,000 pieces. Pretty soon he'll begin to haunt you.
Lola, will you stop?
He'll be with you everywhere, every minute, waking and sleeping. You'll see him in your dreams. You'll wake up mornings to Artie asking how many lumps of sugar, please.
Look, when it's like that, it's bad like that. What does a guy do, Lola?
He confesses. He runs to Kelleher and confesses to murder.
Lola had it right. Artie began living with me. On the job. Dynamiting through the mountain.
Pedro's packed the rocks, Delaney.
Artie.
Hear the whistles, Delaney?
Artie, I heard them when you whistled, too. Artie, I'll take an oath.
Ready now? Count off 30 seconds. Now, release the charge. Blow it up.
That was Artie screaming. Artie being blown to bits all over again. I got Artie again later, pulling into my garage.
Oh, Delaney.
Artie.
You gotta remember to wait for the whistles, Delaney.
Artie, I waited. Artie, I swear I heard.
2 whistles, then you count off 30 seconds before releasing the charge.
Artie, no. Artie, you're driving me crazy.
2 whistles, Delaney.
You're dead, Artie. Get back in your grave.
How can I, Delaney? There was hardly anything left of me to bury.
And upstairs where I lived. I didn't even get time to get the key in the lock. Somebody inside an empty apartment was letting me in.
Come in, Delaney.
Artie, please, no more tonight.
Artie, aren't you a little confused, Delaney?
Kelleher.
That's better. Been seeing ghosts, have you?
Yeah. Artie, he's with me everywhere. There's no let up. Kelleher.
Yes, Delaney?
I murdered Artie Finch. Now lock me up, take me out, and hang me. Let's get this over with.
You're moving a lot faster than the law can, Delaney.
I can't stand any more of this.
Then sit down and listen.
Listen to what?
Lola Finch accused you of murder. I have it on tape, but I didn't arrest you.
No, you didn't, and I couldn't figure out why you did.
Because there are angles to what happened out there to Artie Finch. Angles that need thinking about.
What angles?
For one thing, insurance. Artie's death is worth $30,000 to his widow, Lola Finch.
I didn't know Artie carried that much.
He doubled the amount 1 month before he died.
A lot of dough, $30,000 for a dame like Lola. With that much, you set fire to the world.
But if she doesn't get the money...
Doesn't? How could that be?
If Artie committed suicide, say, there's a clause that voids the policy in the event of suicide. Not a cent for the widow.
Well, is that why you've been hounding the suicide angle since the start?
That's also why Lola made the fancy speech about how Artie loved life. How Artie had big plans for the future.
You mean she was trying to beat down the suicide angle?
As hard as she could. That's also why she's playing on your nerves. Talking into the tape machine, making you see ghosts.
I don't get it.
In the event of murder, she still collects. You hang, but Lola collects. Now, Delaney, let me ask you something. Artie had no business packing those rocks, did he?
No. He asked to do it. He insisted that he wanted to.
He gave you the two-whistle signal that it was all clear for you to go ahead and blast.
Yes, that's right.
That meant he was supposed to be out of the blast area.
Yes.
But he wasn't out of the blast area. He was right in it. That means he deliberately stayed in it.
Artie meant to be blown up?
That's my theory.
Why?
To make Lola a rich widow.
That doesn't make sense.
Artie Finch didn't make sense. He married a woman who ate him alive. He gave her every penny he had. When he went broke, he borrowed to give her more.
Yeah, Artie always was a sucker for punishment.
Sure. You see the angle now?
Not altogether. What's your angle in pushing this suicide idea as hard as you are?
20% of the money saved. The company promised me 20% as a reward.
Oh, I see. Then it could have still been an accident or murder.
Lola really got to you, huh?
Yeah. Lola really got to me. In bed, fighting off sleep to keep Artie out of my dreams, I thought some more about one guy being two people with one half of him blank to the other half. I couldn't buy Kelleher's theory because of Pedro and Pop Wilkes. Pedro hadn't heard the whistles. And Pop Wilkes had spelled out insanity for me. My insanity.
Delaney. Oh, Delaney.
Artie, please lay off.
Give up, Delaney. Confess you
I
murdered
tried
me.
to, Artie, but Kelleher wouldn't believe me.
Give up and confess.
Artie, no more tonight.
Give up and confess, Delaney, and you won't be saved.
No more tonight, I tell you. Stop that laughing. Will you stop that laughing?
Delaney, don't shoot. Don't shoot anymore.
Artie. I shot a ghost. But a ghost who bled all over the floor, blood coming from his chest, his neck, his shoulder. Artie dying on my floor. Dying a second time.
Delaney, it was a trick Lola thought up. A phony death. I hid out in the mountains. $30,000. We were going to blow it in on a time for ourselves. Even my jealousy was all an act. Do you hear me, Delaney?
Yes. I hear you, Artie, but there was almost enough to reconstruct a corpse. Who was it, Artie?
A tramp I'd hauled off a boxcar. I got him beard up and sat him on that keg.
You had to be cold-blooded for that.
You get cold-blooded from the ice in Lola.
What about Pedro? Pop Wilkes?
$1,000 apiece was the bait. Some guys sell their souls for $1,000, Delaney.
Like some guys sell it for $30,000, huh?
Yeah, like me. I'm sorry, Delaney, for everything. I'm remembering we were friends once.
So it all turns out that I murdered you anyhow.
Yeah. The rap this time will be a medal. They'll pin a medal on you. Delaney.
What?
Stay away from Lola. Don't step into my shoes.
It's a funny time to give me advice. You're out of it now, Artie. You're dying.
Goodbye, Delaney, again. And this time I'm not kidding.
Suspense. You have been listening to Man Trap, starring Don McLaughlin, and written especially for Suspense by John Robert. Suspense is produced and directed by Bruno Zerato, Jr. Musical supervision by Ethel Huber. Featured in tonight's story were Joseph Julian as Kelleher, Terry Keane as Lola, Ralph Bell as Artie Finch, Lawson Zerby as Pop Wilkes, and Ralph Camargo as Pedro. Listen again next week when we return with The Luck of the Tiger Eye, written by Jack Buttram. Another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
There's no doubt about it. Other people's kids are never as funny as your own, except the kids on Art Linkletter's house party. They're always good for a laugh, so join them weekdays right here. Stars shed their inhibitions on Arthur Godfrey Time weekdays on the CBS Radio Network.
And now, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. Listen now to Yuletide Miracle, starring Larry Haynes and Santos Ortega, and written especially for Suspense by John Robert.
Go ahead and laugh if you like. Only kids and old ladies believe in ghosts. Yeah, sure, that's what I thought, too. Until I met a chubby little guy with hair like cotton candy who called himself Sir Benjamin. But first, let me fill in the details about my meeting with Sir Benjamin. I was in one of those free eats missions along the Bowery. I ducked in there to escape a parole officer named Brannigan. Brannigan was out to hand me a merry set of bracelets for Christmas when he caught me. The mission was empty. I had it all to myself. Except for a skinny young punk hacking out a cough that made the benches jump. Hey, kid, you're sick.
Yeah, I know.
You need a doctor.
I've had a doctor. I'm wearing hospital pajamas under this suit.
Oh?
Yeah, I went down the fire escape to the street. To here. I want to get home for Christmas, finally. I've been years making up my mind to it.
What are those boxes you're holding?
Christmas presents for my mother, my sister Linda, my kid sister Linda. Hey, you like this?
Oh, lady's gold watch, huh?
Yeah, pins on the dress.
Mm-hmm.
I once stole my mother's watch and sold it. This squares it.
Yeah. What's in the other box?
Nylon stockings. My sister Linda's always had a...
Hey, kid, now, come on, get hold of yourself. Huh? Come on now.
Hey, I can't get hold. Look, these presents. If you could get them to Mrs. B. Simmons for me, tell her that Tommy, her son, Tommy, Mrs. B. Simmons.
Hey, kid. Come on, Tommy, get hold. The coughing stopped. And it was right then that Sir Benjamin, the chubby little ghost with hair like cotton candy, happened. first I knew of him was magic, as if he was announcing himself. It was music coming from an upright piano on a platform way down the mission hall. A Christmas hymn. But look, until my eyes popped out of my head, I couldn't see anybody. The piano was going, but nobody I could see was playing it. I went up to the piano and reached over the stool to see how the trick was worked. And my hands touched something solid, like somebody sitting on the stool. And then I saw fingers, hands, skipping along the keys. Only hands, as if they had a life of their own. I don't know why, but I grabbed at them.
Ouch! That hurt. I bruise easily.
Hey, I'm seeing things, and now I'm hearing voices.
My voice, Chris. You're hearing me.
Well, where are you?
Right here, my boy.
What?
Just be patient, and I'll rematerialize. It takes a moment or two.
I saw the hands build. First arms, then elbows, shoulders, and then a body, slowly. And then the last thing, a head with little puffs of white hair. And then a face, a chubby face, rosy and smiling.
Well, here I am. Every bit of me I trust.
Who are you?
Sir Benjamin. I'm sorry if I worried you.
Hey, that trick, like you were invisible.
But I was invisible.
Oh, come on. Nobody can do that.
I can. And that's only one of my powers. But first, suppose we get right down to business, Chris?
We have business?
Of course. That boy over there on the bench, Tommy Simmons.
Oh, the kid, yeah. You know, I almost forgot. He's lying there like dead. I don't dare go outside, but somebody's got to call an ambulance, do something.
It's too late for Tommy.
Well, now, we don't know that. We're not doctors.
I know that. The problem now is, what are you going to do about his dying wish?
What? Oh, you mean about delivering those presents to his family?
It would be fine if you deliver those presents in person.
Me? Hey, now, come off it, mister. It's not my job, and it's none of my business. Besides, I got problems of my own.
Brannigan?
What?
The parole officer?
How did you know about Brannigan?
I'm a very versatile and talented ghost. I also have powers of conjuration.
Come again?
Turn the boy's dying wish aside, and I'll conjure up Brannigan. You don't think I can?
I don't think you even exist. How about that? I think I'm dreaming you up.
Very well. I will demonstrate. Hold on to something, Chris. Conjuration is a very cataclysmic and strenuous business. You'll definitely be safer if you hold on to something.
Don't ask me why, but I grabbed hold of the piano. That's a good thing I did, too, because the joint began to rock like an earthquake was hitting it.
There. I'm finished now. It was quite a job of conjuring. But here's Brannigan.
What?
See? On the street, peering through the plate glass window of the mission, watching you.
Holy smoke. It is Brannigan. Hey, I gotta get out of here. I gotta find the back way out.
Here, through this yard door, quickly.
I dived into the yard with Brannigan's police whistle blowing at me. The yard was a dead end. High building walls all around like a prison yard. No exit except a long, narrow alley to the street past Brannigan. I flattened in the shadows, a dead duck. I was listening to Brannigan shout orders at a couple of bluecoats who'd come running when he whistled.
Watch the exit, men, while I flush him out. D'Angelo, you're trapped. Better surrender peacefully. Do you hear me, D'Angelo?
Trapped was the word, like a rat.
Oh, a pity. Too bad, Chris. What's the penalty for violation of parole?
A year, maybe 2. Oh, you were a big help shooing me into the yard. Here I go, talking to myself.
You're talking to me. I could really be a big help.
Give up, D'Angelo. Don't make me take you the hard way.
Think fast, Chris. You were to respect Tommy Simmons' dying wish. You were to go home for Christmas in his place.
Okay, if I was to, then what?
Then Brannigan goes empty-handed. In order to catch you, he must first see you.
Oh, sure. Brannigan's suddenly gonna go stone blind, huh?
No. You are becoming invisible.
It was a laugh. But the laugh was I was invisible. At least to Brannigan I was. He came right toward me with a flashlight in one hand and a gun in the other. Only he looked right through me as if he didn't see me.
D'Angelo! I know you gotta be in this yard.
I watched him search
D'Angelo!
every inch. And then scratch his head and give up.
Now, Chris, for your part of the bargain, here are Tommy's presents. Go deliver them.
Now, look, I'll leave here and only run into Brannigan outside somewhere. Now, what about that?
You remain invisible until you've arrived at your destination. That is, as long as you remain faithful to your mission. Go, Chris.
Okay. Now, wait a minute. Where am I going? Where do I find this Mrs. B. Simmons?
Not far. Just a brief train ride to a neighboring town. The town, Chris, is Bethlehem.
As Sir Benjamin had promised, it was a brief train ride. But funny, I felt like I'd come a long, long way. There was a deserted train shed with snow packed high. The station sign turned silver by the moon read Bethlehem. Not a soul in sight. No. There was someone. A girl. A girl in high boots, a snow hat, and the moon on her cheeks. She was coming toward me.
Hello.
Hello.
Are you Chris?
Yeah, my name is Chris.
I'm Linda. Linda Simmons. I came to drive you home.
Just like that?
Just like what?
Well, I mean, no explanations. Like you knew I was here. And how come you know my name?
Oh, I was told you were coming, and told your name, too.
You were told?
Somebody telephoned.
Oh. Yeah, he telephoned. He wasn't kidding when he said he was a talented ghost. Say, you came right at me just now. That means you saw me. You can see me, huh?
See you?
Yeah. Face, hands, body, me. I'm a guy. You look at me and you see a guy.
No. I cannot see you.
Then I am invisible.
No. It's just that I'm blind.
That drive home. Let's take it now, huh? There was a horse-drawn sleigh around the side of the shed. Silver bells on the reins and a horse whose name had to be Dobbin. You drove this rig all the way here by yourself?
Oh, you don't drive Dobbin. He knows every inch of the way to the Bethlehem station. You see, we've been coming here every night for years.
Nice and slow and easy.
Mm-hmm.
I'd been running since I was born, and now I was asking myself, what for? A guy can't stay tough in a horse-drawn rig in the snow. And when Linda put her hand on mine, I opened my fist for the first time I could remember. We reached home. A framed cottage, nothing fancy, with a candle burning brightly in the window.
Come in, Chris. Mother!
Right here, Linda.
Oh, Mother, this is Chris.
Welcome home, Chris.
Oh, yeah, thanks. It's a nice place you got here, Mrs. Simmons.
Oh, I'm so glad you like it.
Yeah, I don't exactly know how to say this, Mrs. Simmons. You see, I'm just a mug. I quit school the minute I learned how to tell the teacher off, so if I ain't got the right words...
You don't have to have the right words, Chris. You don't even have to get it said. You see, I know.
You know? About Tommy?
Yes, all about Tommy.
Well, how? Oh, somebody talked to you on the phone, too, huh?
Yes, somebody telephoned me.
Well, the last thing the kid thought about was you and Linda and coming home for Christmas. And he asked me to give you these. Gold watch for you, Mrs. Simmons. And
Chris.
These for you, Linda. Nylon stockings.
Thank you.
It's nothing big, I guess, but Tommy didn't have much to give the way it was with him.
You're wrong, Chris. Tommy had a great deal to give, and in his way, he gave it.
I don't follow.
A boy come home. Tommy couldn't come home himself, so he sent you to us, Chris.
You can say about me that I was born in 1935 and I stopped crying in 1936 at the ripe old age of 1. And you can say about me that I let a tear go I never knew I had. Christmas, 1961. Linda.
Yes, Chris.
Don't get me wrong. You know, it's no crime being poor.
Say it, Chris.
Well, it's like this. It's Christmas, but I don't see any tree. And I've been sniffing close enough to the kitchen to know there's nothing roasting in that oven.
You're disappointed?
Oh, no. Is it all right if I borrow Dobbin outside?
All right. Of course it's all right, Chris.
Put me down as a guy who never knows when to shut up. A tree and a turkey, sure, lady. Nothing to it. Presto Mephisto, I'm a magician. Here's your tree, lady, and here's your bird. What?
Quite a remarkable feat of magic, Chris. Presto Mephisto, eh?
Sir Benjamin, I was wondering when you'd show up the kibitz. You are here, Sir Benjamin.
Yes, but immaterially. And please don't ask me to rematerialize, Chris. I daren't show my face in Bethlehem.
Why not?
I lived here once before my present situation. I wasn't very popular with my townspeople, I'm afraid.
Oh, what'd they have against you?
Bills. I died owing the butcher, the baker, and even the undertaker.
Oh.
Let's get back to your problem.
Yeah, a tree and a turkey, and it's your problem. I'm dumping it right into your lap. You got me into this in the first place.
I see. Had you any money?
Not a plug nickel, and even if I had, the town is shut tight. But you're a talented ghost. A tree and a turkey ought to be a cinch. You got any ideas on it, Sir Benjamin?
Only one. My customary way of acquiring necessary things while I was alive.
Your customary way?
Credit, Chris. And I hope never to be a borrower again. But I suppose it can't be helped.
And, just where do we borrow this tree and turkey?
From Uncle Cale's poultry farm. It's just past the Merchant's Bank, a short drive.
Well, I'm a stranger here.
Move over. I'll take the reins. Get there.
There aren't any ghosts, and call me crazy, but Sir Benjamin drove the rig at a smart clip to a farm stacked with freshly cut trees.
Take your pick of tree and carry it to the rig. And, Chris.
Yeah, what?
No unnecessary disturbance. I owe Uncle Cale a formidable bill already.
I threw the tree on the rig and went back. Sir Benjamin was coming out of a poultry house carrying a great big fat turkey.
There's a job persuading this feathered fellow. Here, take the leash and be on your way.
Well, wait a minute. Where are you going?
To leave a receipt for Uncle Cale for 1 tree and 1 turkey.
I'd sure like to be there when he reads it.
So would I, Chris. So would I.
I hurried back to the rig, right into the arms of trouble. Brannigan.
Hello, D'Angelo.
What?
Run, and you won't get 10 yards.
Okay. What did you do, look into a crystal ball to find out where I was?
I didn't have to. I just took the same train you took.
Ah, baloney. You had to see me to be able to do that.
I had to see you.
What were you, invisible or something?
Sure, I was invisible.
D'Angelo, you killed me. Invisible.
Oh, yeah? All right, what about me yard behind the mission? You walked right past me. You played your flash right on me, but you couldn't see me. How about that?
I'll answer that one. Maybe I didn't see you because I didn't want to see you.
And now what?
That's the truth, D'Angelo. I didn't want to catch you. I had to make noises like wanting to because I'm a cop. But I didn't want to make the arrest. Not on Christmas, D'Angelo.
Yeah. Well, you're making the arrest now.
Maybe I'm not.
But why'd you tell me all the way here?
To see what you were up to. To see if you really had a heart. Yeah. So, you're bringing the Simmons a tree and a turkey.
Well, now, how do you know about the Simmons?
I knew Tommy Simmons. I saw him pass you those presents in the mission before he died. I phoned Mrs. Simmons and Linda that you were coming.
It was you who telephoned?
Me, sure. Who'd you think?
What's it? I thought Sir Benjamin.
You thought who, D'Angelo?
Never mind. Skip it.
Now, I'll ask one question, and then maybe I'll leave. Now, think carefully before you answer.
Go ahead, ask.
If I arrange for you to keep in touch with the parole officer by mail, providing those letters were postmarked Bethlehem, would you like it that way?
Would I?
Brannigan,
where else does a guy want to write letters from but home? That's almost all there is to the story of Sir Benjamin. Me, Brannigan, Mrs. Simmons, and Linda. Well, we had to take the door down to get the tree into the house, and we had to find an extra stomach apiece to accommodate the turkey. And then later, with the fire going and the lights down low, Linda and I sat dreaming on the sofa. I had my fist open for keeps, and her hand was right in mine, like it belonged there.
It's been a perfectly wonderful Christmas, Chris.
Yeah, wonderful.
And thanks to you, we had a tree and a turkey.
Well, thanks to me. Now, the tree and the turkey wasn't my trick.
The tree and the turkey weren't? Mm-hmm. Chris, what are you saying?
No, really, the thanks goes to another guy. A chubby little guy who sure has a talent for getting what he wants. His name's Sir Benjamin.
Sir Benjamin?
Yeah. Why?
Well, the coincidence of names. Well, I used to call my father Sir Benjamin in play. Oh, we'd play Lord and Lady. My father and he'd call me Princess Linda, and I'd call him Sir Benjamin.
The coincidence of names, you said, huh? Linda, suppose it isn't a coincidence.
But my father died years ago.
Yeah, so did my Sir Benjamin. The guy I'm talking about is a ghost.
A ghost?
Yeah. A ghost like I met in a mission when your brother Tommy died. All of a sudden, a piano started going. Piano music, but nobody I could see was playing.
Chris?
Huh?
Our piano, he's playing.
Yeah, so it is. Hey, you want to bet it's Sir Benjamin?
Bet, but how can you prove it?
Well, easy. I toss a turkey wing at the piano stool. I bet you Sir Benjamin lets out a yell and complains about how easily he bruises. Do we bet?
What will we bet, Chris?
A kiss. That way, Linda, nobody loses.
Suspense. You've been listening to Yuletide Miracle, starring Larry Haynes and Santos Ortega, and written especially for Suspense by John Roberts. Next week, instead of another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense, a gala song fest well calculated to put you in a bright holiday mood. The 7th annual Christmas Sing with Bing will come your way over the CBS radio network next Sunday evening, Christmas Eve. Singing along with Bing, Catherine Crosby, the Norma Luboff Choir, and those two fugitives from the Met, Charlie McCarthy and Mortimer Snerd. Suspense is produced and directed by Bruno Zerato Jr. Music supervision by Ethel Huber. Featured in tonight's story were Rosemary Rice as Linda, Joe DeSantis as Brannigan, Catherine Roth as Mrs. Simmons, and Bill Lipton as Tommy. 2 weeks from today, we'll return with The Old Man, written by Bob Corcoran. Another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
And now, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. Listen now to The Old Man, starring Leon Janney in the title role, and Reynold Osborne as the director. Written especially for Suspense by Bob Corcoran.
Madam, you're standing on my cable.
Oh, you and your cable.
Madam, you're Thank you. And a Happy New Year to you, too. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. From New York's famous Times Square, where in less than 6 short hours, thousands of people will celebrate the moment we're all waiting for. Goodbye to 1961 and welcome to 1962.
I beg your pardon. How does one get to Pennsylvania State?
Right that way, sir.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Even now, things are getting a bit crowded here as more and more people arrive, anxious to be as close to the center of the crush as possible. But I wouldn't miss it for the world. No, not for the world, my folks. Well, from my vantage point here on Broadway, just north of 44th Street, I can see the excitement in both directions. Excuse me, sir. Yes?
I say, how does one get to Pennsylvania State?
That way, sir. The famous lights of old Broadway are blazing, and I'm reminded of Chesterton's comment about what a wonderland Broadway must be to the man who can't read. Instead of cigarettes and beer and tissue paper, to such a man, the lights might spell out hope and faith, or advertise charity, goodwill, peace. Now, let's talk about one of the...
melancholy babe.
Good evening, sir. Happy New Year to you.
Yeah,
and now here's a cab driver who... Sir, the cable.
Wait a minute. Boy, are you nervous, Mac? Will you relax? Big party. Happy New Year and all that jazzeroni. Hey, what's that wire?
It's a radio cable, sir. We're on the air.
We're on the air. You mean people are listening to what you're saying?
Of course. This is a CBS radio network.
Hooray. Hey, give me that microphone, Charlie. I got a great joke. Oh, boy. You know, fellas told it at this party I was at. It's a little dirty, but this is
No. I mean, that's very kind of you, but I'd like to talk to this gentleman here. What's your name, sir?
Joe Wolston.
And you're a cab driver.
Well, he's sitting behind the wheel of a taxi, Crab. What else?
How do you feel, Mr. Walton, working New Year's Eve?
Oh, just another night, only worse. But no complaint.
Do you always work New Year's Eve?
Oh, I didn't used to, do now. I mean, you got a party to go to, someone wants you around, that's different. Look, I'm working, an old guy like me. That's got to be good, right?
I agree, sir. I agree.
Look, there's this girl, you see, and she's got a cockeyed parrot.
Yes. That's very good, sir.
Boy, you got a joke fast.
Here's your cab, sir, right here.
Do I want a cab?
Well, you know how hard they are to get New Year's Eve.
Oh, yeah, I'll take it.
That's it. Step right up.
Sure. Hey, thanks a lot, man.
Thanks for talking to me, Mr. Walton.
Thanks for the fare.
And there, ladies and gentlemen, a picture in miniature of what's going on all over this great city. The whole country. Some people celebrating, some working, but all mindful of the moment coming closer. Off with the old year and on with the new. The ending that is really a beginning.
I believe that is all, Miss Fowler.
Yes, sir.
Sorry to have kept you late, particularly tonight, but these reports had to be completed. I mean, if we haven't reports, where are we?
Oh, I agree, sir.
You're a young lady of great discernment.
Thank you.
Now, Everything all set for the retirement ceremony?
Yes, sir.
I detect a distinct change of tone, Miss Fowler. Is there something wrong? Plans not well laid? Organization disorganized?
No, sir. No, sir. Everything's working smoothly.
Well, then why aren't you happy? I'm happy.
But it's just... Well, since you ask, it's the old man.
What about the old man?
But I just hate to see him pushed out, losing his job.
I see. You're new here, so I will explain. Miss Fowler, it has become a cliché, which I nevertheless use when appropriate, that business is business.
I've heard you. I mean, yes, sir.
There is no room for sentiment here, no matter how well-meaning. Your feelings do your heart good, but our organization ill. Retirement is the way of the world. Age must give way to youth. When a man's job is done, he must step aside.
I know that, but it seems a shame.
Not to the man coming up.
So the poor old fellow is just to be shoved out.
We have a nice party planned. He knew when he took the job that it wasn't going to be forever. I mean, it's not as if it were civil service.
I agree with everything you say, sir, but it's still a shame.
And we're giving him a lovely present, a stunning gold watch. My assistant is giving him the good news at this very moment.
You go back and tell your boss I don't want a gold watch. You're not fooling me a bit. There are hello presents and goodbye presents. He's never said hello in his life.
Oh, I couldn't talk like that to the director.
Besides, I don't need a watch. Got a timepiece. And I didn't need him to get it. No.
Whatever you say. If you don't want the watch, well, we'll just have your farewell party without it.
Maybe there won't be any farewell party either.
What? You can't mean that.
You just never can tell. No, sir. As a matter of fact, you can tell him for me that as far as I'm concerned...
And then, sir, well, you won't believe this. Then, sir, he looked at me in the strangest way. How strange? Like this. That's strange, all right. He's senile. At the very least, sir. He said he wasn't sure if he'd come to his farewell retirement party. In fact... well, go on. It's just that you'll get angry when I tell you. Go on. He said he might not retire at all. What? You got angry? Not retire? Well, that's impossible. Retirement is mandatory. There's no choice. That's what I told him. What did he say? He laughed. When you get that old, I think it's called a cackle. Yes, yes. The important thing here is to handle this quietly and efficiently. We wouldn't want this sort of thing to come to the attention of the chairman of the board, would we? Oh, no, sir. We might be out of our director's job. I will deal with the impertinence lurking in that sentence as soon as this matter is straightened out. Now, you will tell him that the rules are clear and that no exceptions can be made. We are sympathetic but firm. His retirement is here today, and it follows from this that tomorrow he won't be. Hey, Johnson, you see the old man?
No, not in here.
Hey, Pickett, old man been around here.
Haven't seen him.
Well, tell him I'm looking for him. Can't find him. It is the way you carry on my orders, a simple matter like... But, sir, we've looked everywhere. Since you haven't found him, that is an obvious untruth. Well, this is what comes of setting the retirement age so late. You are right, sir. He's senile. I don't care what he is. You get him in here.
Mister, I've driven you clockwise around Manhattan, now counterclockwise. It's your money, but... Hey, mister.
Oh, yeah, well, there's this girl, see, and she's got a cockeyed parrot.
You told me, mister, 6 times. Very funny.
Oh.
Hey, look at that old guy over there.
This town's full of nuts.
No. He's no nut. It's New Year's Eve. Probably got lost on the way to a masquerade party. He's going to freeze in this weather. How about picking him up, huh?
Oh, sure, Mac. Why not? Anyway, there's this girl, see? And she's
Mister!
Yes?
You going to a party?
Well, I was invited to one.
Yeah, it figures. That get up there. Hop in, I'll give you a lift. There's a guy back there, but he's sleeping things off.
Excuse me, sir, but you're not a young man.
Not for a long time.
In fact, now that I look more closely, not what even might be called middle-aged.
Well, I guess you could say that.
You're an old man, too, just like me.
Now, wait. Okay, maybe not middle-aged, but
And here you are working. No one's trying to push you out of a job.
Look, mister, you want to get in? I haven't got a year.
You have now.
Huh? Oh, I get it. Very good, yeah. Well, yeah, it's a real rig you got on, mister. That's how I got your crack about me having a year. You go to a masquerade party, you go all the way, huh? A complete bit. Long white hair, the beard, the white shimmy, whatever you call it, the hourglass, and that thing, yeah.
A size.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. You wearing slippers in this kind of weather, huh?
Sandals.
Oh, yeah, sandals, yeah, sure. You know, take it from me, you're a cinch for first prize.
They want to give me a gold watch.
Nice prize. How come you already know you're going to win it?
It's for my retirement.
Masquerade retirement party?
No. Just retirement.
Yeah, I see. Where can I drop you, huh?
Your hair is just as white as mine.
Look, my hair is just as white as your wig, right?
No one is trying to make you retire.
I'd like to see someone try.
Well, you are very fortunate.
They're giving you the squeeze-out play at work, eh?
Yes.
How long you been on the job?
365 days.
Oh. Well, I thought you'd been there like, 30 years. It's about the time they haul out the gold watches and wave bye-bye.
I don't need a watch. This hourglass works perfectly.
Where can I drop you?
I've been reading lately about geriatrics.
Oh, sure. Yeah, me too.
Well, a man's age should have nothing to do with his holding a job as long as he can do it. That's been proven.
I agree with you 100%, so don't quit. And another thing...
I said just him, not those other two clowns.
Sorry, sir. I thought speed was the important thing. It was his fault, officer. I gave a clear hand signal. Hey, what did we hit anyhow?
Are you satisfied with the trouble you've caused us?
No.
Get out of there.
I've had a very interesting talk with my friend here.
Wait for me, pal. At least you I know. What's with all this? We crack up and we're Deadsville or something?
Please, you are not Deadsville.
Nutsville?
I refuse to pursue this conversation. Remain quiet, and as soon as this matter is straightened out, you will be returned.
Oh, look, mister, my meter is running.
Sit down, all of you. 1961. You sit there.
Right. 1961?
Miss Fowler?
Yes, sir.
1962 here?
Right on schedule.
At least something is going right. Bring 1962 in.
1962, Nutsville.
There will be no muttering. This lamentable matter can be cleared up quickly, smoothly, and efficiently.
Hey, it's a long time between drinks, huh? Boy, we sure drove a long way to get here.
Sit right here, quietly, please. Games. Oh, that's great. Where are the girls? Well, one is better than nothing, but what kind of a party with babies?
Like none we were ever had, buddy.
Attention, please. Attention, please. I believe I conveyed that thought.
Sorry, sir.
1961. To put it as briefly as possible, I'm appalled at your conduct. We all are. From time, out of mind, we have always run things here in orderly fashion.
Well, maybe it's time someone changed that.
1 year giving way to the next.
No sense to it, as far as I can see. Now, if I couldn't do the job well...
The job is no longer yours to do. Now, 61. I may call you 61.
That's well.
Yours has been a good average record. Our files show that you did things on time. You started spring on March 20th at 3:32 p.m., summer, as agreed, at 10:30 a.m., June 21st, and so on, so on, so on. Now, suddenly, I find that you refuse to step aside at midnight tonight, so that your rightful successor can take your place.
Why should I quit for him?
It's the way you got the job.
That 1960 was falling down on his face. I'm as good as ever I was. That baby looks sort of stupid to me, anyway. He didn't do anything but sleep. Now, you see, I've been reading about geriatrics.
I know. That's what started this whole mess.
And I had a nice talk with my friend.
I know that, too.
Well, here's something you didn't know. You can call off your big fancy party that you got all set up for 12 o'clock tonight because I'm not going to be there.
Oh, dear. December 32nd, December 33rd, December 34th. Oh, shut up.
Hey, is this jazz on level? I haven't been drinking, and I'm hearing the same thing.
Will you two be quiet? Well, 1961, now that you've had a chance to think over this matter, I'm sure you see the whole thing in an entirely different light.
Well, I'll say one thing for you. You're often wrong. I took this job a year ago.
And a joyous occasion as well.
And I had things all planned. Going to do a lot of things. Make the world better, people happier, things like that.
But you did fine. I had Miss Fowler get some of your clippings together. Give them to him, Miss Fowler.
Here you are. Highlights of 1961. Very nice. See for yourself.
Well, I saw them. That's just a good part. Well, I got a mess of clippings not so good. So I figure with my experience, I'll just stay on the job and make a little better name for myself.
Well, you just can't. And that's all there is to it.
Well, I checked. And you can't get me out of this job unless I walk out.
Mr. Director, is that true? The rules... I was not always director. In the beginning, certain niceties of organizational procedure were overlooked in the obvious excitements of exploding particles and expanding gases.
The gas is still expanding.
Until this unfortunate moment, this oversight has never occasioned any trouble. In fact, 1929 wanted to quit before his term was up.
That was his business. My idea is to keep on the job.
But think of all the 1962 almanacs. The calendars. The speeches starting, poised as we are on the threshold of a new year.
I don't care about any of that.
Look, Mr. Director, I don't mean to butt in, but you're spinning your wheels.
You said right, Mike. Mr. Director, your selling for 1961 is not buying.
Maybe we just sort of...
Quiet! I do not need two ordinary mortals to tell me. Times past, present, and future. Assistant Director speaking. Assistant to the Director. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Boy, he sure told him off, huh?
Well? And stop smiling. That was the chairman of the board.
Oh, Big Daddy.
He told me to tell you to be quiet. Me? You. So be quiet. Really? It seems that these gentlemen are not here by accident. The chairman planned that they would encounter 1961.
On Fulton Street?
He said he might be able to do what you obviously cannot.
Well, I know the chairman of the board is a very smart fella, even with some of the people he's got working for him. But you boys aren't making me change my mind.
Wouldn't try to anyway.
No, me neither.
Well, that's more than I can say for some around here.
1961, you got any idea why the chairman wanted us to talk to you?
Nope. Unless he got tired of listening to this blabbermouth here as much as I did.
Well, I've been wondering myself.
We're such a clean-cut type, you know?
Maybe it's because we sort of know more about you than anyone here. I mean, we lived you, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you did.
And even though this is where you keep time or dole it out or whatever goes on around here, we use it.
Sure, you go to the consumer every time if you want the facts.
You know, could be that we know things about you and your job that never occurred to you.
Now, you two aren't going to try to soft soap me into the trash pile, too, are you?
Look, we were talking about geriatrics, remember?
You bet.
Well, I guess there's no worse feeling than being useless or unwanted or rejected.
You know, too.
Oh, a guy doesn't push a cab around town New Year's Eve if someone like, say, a daughter and son-in-law ask him to stay home and join their party.
They want to give a party to get rid of me.
Well, that party's going on all over the world.
Sure, that's the thanks I get. The appreciation. What have they got against me? Was I that bad? You. What kind of a year was I for you, huh?
The worst year of my life.
Me?
Yeah. My wife and I were always going to take this trip, say. When we got a little ahead, you know.
Oh, sure, Mac.
Then all of a sudden, it's just a little cold in the chest. I tell you, old man, I won't be sorry to see you go.
What about you?
Oh, me? Well, I don't know how to say this.
Go ahead. It's all right, whatever you got to say.
Well, I can't remember a better year. Got the brakes all the way, lot of laughs, my health, the whole bit, you know?
There. That's not so bad, is it?
Oh, it's fine for him and millions like him. For some other millions like me, even worse off, not so fine. You see, old man, you're not just 1 year, not just 365 days and nights hooked together. Seems to me you're as many years as there are people. And for each of them, in their own special way, you're a good year or a bad year. Or all the mixtures in between.
But my job, my record, these highlights.
Not yours, old man, people's. The lowlights, too. All you supply is the time.
That's not true.
And when you were young, like this little guy here, you brought hope, too. A feeling that the old slate was sort of clean. We were all starting over.
Yep, that's right. Kind of get the past behind you, all in one lump, and there's a whole new year, you know, to use any way you like.
You're not lying to me.
For what? I can always use some hope, but I wouldn't make a federal case. People all over the world are looking to say goodbye to you tonight and hello to the kid. I'm with them.
You know, what if I say no?
You got me.
Well, we'll see what happens at midnight.
You gonna tell anyone what happened?
Not when I'm sober.
Oh, I'm sure glad I left my cab up there till tomorrow. What you gotta do in New York? Get a place to park.
What do you think the old man is going to do?
I don't know. Can't say I blame him.
You know, I think he's going to pack it in after he thinks it over. Guy talks big, then it comes down to it, and he goes along.
Yeah, I hope you're right.
What are you going to do now?
Oh, I don't know.
Hey, how about going over to Times Square? Make it just about time for the big blast when they let that light go on at Times Building, huh?
Okay. We'll get our answer there.
Answer?
Whether or not the old man quit. Everyone will, for that matter, even if they didn't know about what happened tonight.
Oh, yeah?
Sure. You'll see. If, when the whistles blow and the bells ring and everyone hollers, Happy New Year, we get that good feeling of hope. Something beginning, better days coming. Everyone all over the world will know. The old man quit.
Suspense. You have been listening to The Old Man, starring Leon Janney in the title role, Reynold Osborne as the director. Written especially for Suspense by Bob Corcoran. In a moment, a word about next week's story of Suspense. Going places tonight, lots of people are, and not everyone will reach his destination safely.
Unscheduled stops for many this night of nights will be emergency wards, hospital beds, and the morgue. It needn't be so. Be extra careful, extra courteous, and moderate in tonight's celebration. Suspense is produced and directed by Bruno Zerato, Jr. Musical supervision by Ethel Huber. Featured in tonight's story were Lawson Zerby as Joe Walston, Ivor Francis as the assistant to the director, Larry Haynes as the tippler, Ralph Camargo as the announcer, Rita Lloyd as Miss Powler, and Guy Rep as Johnson. Next week we will return with Breakthrough, written by William N. Robeson. Another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. Happy New Year from the CBS Radio Network. 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 Network.